Up next, the Knicks taking on the Pacers. For New York, they know each game presents a test of physical endurance, of mental focus, and their ability to match up against any style of play. And that challenge is right ahead. Pacers, Knicks, up next. Hi everyone, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. And a look at the status here of both teams' injured players and who will not be in the lineup.
And with both teams at less than full strength, we'll have to see which side is able to remain more effective.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Haliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Nesmith in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Knicks, Josh Hart out there with Towns. Then it's Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Brunson in at the point. Hey, Clark, in tonight's game, what are you watching closely?
Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
Now, here's Hart. And it's sent back by Turner.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does.
Brunson against Haliburton. A three-pointer off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Bridges. With the drive. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Indiana. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. Now, we spoke about the problems that Pascal Siakam brings to the table. And he told me Pascal is so good with room to operate, we need to find him in transition and take away space when he has the ball. Of course, that's easier said than done. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. That's good from Haliburton. Tyrese Haliburton is flat out special, Clark. You say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, a better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
From deep, Brunson. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Pass to Haliburton. Now, here's Nesmith. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
A defensive play like that early in the game can go a long way. Establishes an attitude that you want to have during the game.
Bridges passes to Brunson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Siakam finds Nesmith. Turner with a screen on Anunoby. Neesmith, the pass to Nembhard. Shot clock at 5. Back to Neesmith. This one for 3. No good that time. Good D by Anunoby. The Knicks are gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team, and it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Bridges is a crafty player, knows how to draw whistles and get to that line.
New York shooting their first free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Bridges. Achua, he's checked in for the Knicks. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana. Both free throws good from Bridges. Mark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And New York making a change here. McBride's checked in. Indiana also making some changes. Obi Toppin's checked in for Turner. Walker comes in for Aaron Neesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. 1:16 left here in the opening quarter. Brunson finds Achua. And Brunson gets it to go. Brunson's got his second basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there. Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Pass to Towns. Here's McBride, defended by Mathurin. Clock at 6. Hart kicks to Towns. Achua, the pass to Hart. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Toppin sets a screen for Siakam. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
An extra element to Siakam's game. He can really handle the ball and even initiate offense.
Here's Brunson. Sinks that one from the post. Brunson's got 6.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Pacers leading by a point. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And, Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Mitchell Robinson out there with Achua. Then it's Payne. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. There, the group in New York will start the second one.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
McConnell kicks to Toppin. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now here's Payne. He's covered by McConnell. There's a screen by Achua. For three, Bridges. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far. And with their offensive firepower, have the Pacers Clark maxed out at that end of the floor?
There's still a lot of room for this team to grow offensively, Kevin. A low rate of free throws is something they can improve on, and a relatively low rate of threes and offensive board. Those are areas that can get better. I think there's another level they have to reach yet.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Haliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. The guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking them in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky's the limit. Here's McBride. Good work there as it goes.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Pacers trail by 4. We've got 1:55 left in the first half of the game. That's a 2 from Etherin. Knicks with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now the Pacers moving it up. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Haliburton really dangerous now when he gets out in the open court. That's how you finish the break in transition.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call a timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And a new group in for the Knicks. Karl-Anthony Towns checked in for Mitchell Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Bridges. Landry Shamet's checked in for Miles McBride. And it's Jaylen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Tony Bradley. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. Nesmith, he's checked in for Haliburton. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for TJ McConnell. On deep, Brunson. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Siakam. Here's the screen. Nesmith with the ball. Now, here's Siakam. He's got 5. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Now, here's Shamet. He's guarded closer. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's Towns. And there it is for him. Towns has got the lead up to 4 now for the Knicks.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Pass to Matherin. And here is Nesmith. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Siakam. No good on that one. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Knicks lead 5-4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Coach. Your team has found success when they've gotten the ball into the paint. Is that the goal, to do more of that in the second half?
Yeah, we want to play inside out, force them to collapse, and then we got to share the ball. We have to make quick decisions. When we move the ball quickly, we'll get good shots. But if we hold on to it, they're not going to be high percentage shots.
The ball finds energy, right? Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot. Give it up for the participants.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. On the court for Indiana, the forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. Haliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Turner in at the 5 spot. And a wide open look for Siakam. Offline with his 3.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And Clark, the debate around Karl-Anthony Towns. Is he the greatest shooting big of all time?
Well, look, if you just want to go numbers, it's an emphatic yes. No 7-footer has ever shot it like Cat. Around 40% from 3 over his career. That's not just a 1 or 2 season deal. That's a multi-year career. So I say yes.
Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Takes a 3. Sinks the triple. Hart's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
You know, confidence is a big part of success in the NBA. And when Hart is assertive like this, it helps him get going.
Up top, Nembhard. Defended by Bridges. Pass to Nesmith. 6 on the shot clock. Haliburton for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Haliburton's got 7.
Haliburton, with the answer, was anxious to throw it right back at him.
Towns sets the pick for Bridges. Here's the floater. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Bridges. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Here's Haliburton. He has 7. Pass to Nesmith. Back to Haliburton. Rebounded by Hart. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Haliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. Hart, the pass to Bridges. Connects from three-point range. And now an 11-point New York lead.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
Pass to Haliburton. Shot to stop the run. He takes it up and lays it in. 9 points for Tyrese Haliburton.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Out to the right wing. Brunson with it. Haliburton picks him up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And there is a lot to like about Jaylen Brunson's game. He pays attention to the details.
For New York, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. He misses the free throw. So for the Knicks, Robinson's checked in for Karl-Anthony Towns. Achua comes in for Josh Hart. And Miles McBride subbed in for OG Anunoby. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Obi Toppin's checked in for Miles Turner. Walker comes in for Aaron Nesmith. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Haliburton. And the second free throw, good. Pacers trail by 10. Outside, Walker. Right wing. Toppin inside. Covered by Achua. The Knicks have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Wants to get it to McBride and does. Here's Brunson. Nice! Brunson working inside.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Stolen by McConnell. Pass to Walker. And Walker throws it down hard.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
And so it's the New York Knicks enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Towns is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Cameron Payne. And it's McBride in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Towns. Towns. It's good on the putback.
And you see Towns with the big, sure hand controlling that putback.
Pacers trail by 14. Pass to Bryant. Now McConnell. Haliburton outside. That's good, and it's McConnell with the assist.
Like the way Haliburton continues to take more responsibility on the offensive end. His game warrants that he does that.
There's a screen by Robinson. Anunoby outside. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Haliburton on the wing. Robinson against Bryant. Back to Haliburton. For the three. Toppin can't get it to go. The Knicks leading by 11. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Releases. Towns. Pacers with the rebound. Haliburton on the wing. And he trims the lead to single digits.
Haliburton always relentless in attacking, making it tough for the defense to find a way to contain him.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. So for the Knicks, Hart, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jaylen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Thomas Bryant. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. Nesmith, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. Now, his perspective was to play like we're behind. He said that's the energy we need right now. We haven't won anything yet. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Siakam with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Haliburton against Brunson. Now, here is Haliburton. Defense right on him. 4 on the shot clock. Haliburton is doubled. Siakam's shot is off.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
Here's Haliburton. Karl-Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Hart with a screen on Haliburton. Brunson kicks to Hart. No good from outside.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
A nice shot by Haliburton.
Very good composure and control that time by Haliburton, not allowing that physical defense to affect his shot at all.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Bridges passes to Brunson. New York moving the ball around. Towns kicks to Brunson. There's the drive. Pacers with the rebound. Here's Nembhard. Off with the layup. And here is Bridges. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Textbook up fake there. Towns does a great job, earns himself a trip to the line.
Karl-Anthony Towns at the line, 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
And you can make a case and argue that Cat is perhaps one of the greatest, if not the greatest, shooting big man of all time. And he's still got a lot of runway in front of him for his career.
He's able to hit the second one, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
He did enough to put this one away. Hard-fought battle, though.
Haliburton passes to Turner. And the 3 off target. Brunson up top. He's covered by Haliburton. no problem for New York as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Owen, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Jaylen Brunson.